everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you're new to my channel and you've never watched any of my videos before, I'm Melanie and I do a large variety of videos on my channel. The predominant type of video I do are vlogs. Currently, as I'm filming this, I've got bi-weekly vlogs, special Christmas vlogs and Vlogmas going up, so there's a lot of vlog footage going up. I also do what I like to call my other content. On Tuesday and Sundays I will do a variety of different videos, from speed cleaning to unboxing things I've bought to showing you what I've been buying and reviews on things, trying things on camera. I also do story times and I do beauty related videos. This is a video showing you my nail polish collection. I think I've got the majority of my nail polish here. There might be the odd one that I've not spotted because I don't always keep them together. I do keep the main bulk of them in this box here, and I've just gone around and collected them what I had around the house and put them in. So there's probably room for a few more in this box, but I take them out when I want to do my nails. So I thought I'd go through and show you everything that I've got nail colour wise. So I'm not going to do these in any kind of order. I'm literally going to put my hand in the box, pick out what it is, show it to you, tell you the name, and if I like it, or if it's my favourite, or if I don't really wear it. So this is a nail paint by Barry M. I think it's in Pacific. It's the duochrome one, so in one light it looks one colour, in another light it looks another colour. I've not worn this that much, to be honest. I've worn it maybe 5 or 6 times in total, but I've not worn it for a long time. I do like it. I like that when you look at it in different lights it looks 2 different colours. Barry M is one of my favourite brands. Essie is my favourite brand, and my second favourite is definitely Barry M. Then we have a mini one by Essie in the shade Bobbing for Baubles. It's a very dark grey colour with a blue tint to it. I don't know what colour is showing up on camera, if it's showing its true colour up or not. But I do like this a lot. It is very dark and I do like my dark colours. So I'll probably wear this a lot over the next coming few months. This is definitely one of my favourite ones. You can see by the fact that it's down to there. This is a very lilac toned grey, I would say, and it's called Petal Pushers. I really like this. I haven't worn this for a little while, but it is definitely one of my favourite ones. Then we have Poolside Service. I wanted this last year and maybe the year before, because it came out the year before and I never got it. And I really wanted it, and I thought I'd wear it a lot, but I've only worn it 2 or 3 times. But it is a nice greeny blue. Definitely like that. I think it's more of a spring summer colour, so I'll probably get more use out of it from springtime onwards. Then we have a bright orangey colour. I think it's got a bit of a red tone to it, but it's definitely very corally, and it is in the shade Fifth Avenue. I like this a lot. It's definitely orange, but yeah, this is more of a summer colour. I'd definitely say spring summer, more of a summer one when it's really nice and warm. This would look nice with a tan. I've probably only worn this once or twice maximum. This is the only YSL one I've got, Lilac Couture in the colour 58. My mum actually got me this a couple of Christmases ago, and it's a thick, chunky, iridescent glitter. As you can see, I have worn it a lot, and it's not a small bottle either. This is Barry M, made by the Sea Nail Paint in the colour Pink Tail. I know when I got this because I got it in another shade. I hope that I've still got that. but I bought this at the end of March and it is iridescent. It's a pinky coral colour. In different lights it looks a different shade. This is really a spring summer shade again. I can't imagine I would wear this over the next few months, but I'm going to keep it. I have worn it 2 or 3 times. You can see where it's up to. They had it originally released it in 4 shades and I didn't even want this colour. I wanted a different colour, but I got it in the 2 colours that were in stock when I went to buy it when it first came out. Then we've got another Lilac Grey. Again, I think I really like Lilac Greys, and this doesn't actually have the name on it, unfortunately. But if I put it next to Petal Pushers, it's very similar. This one is slightly lighter, but you can see there's a theme that I like my lilac-y toned greys. Then we have this nude shade. It is High Class Affair. It's very nude. This isn't a very me shade. I think I've possibly picked it up on offer somewhere, maybe even somewhere like TK Maxx. I can't imagine I paid full price for this, or I might have got it in a set. It isn't something I'd reach for, but I think I've kept it for just in case I need a nude nail. I did have another OPI, but looking, this is the only one in there. So I got this last year actually, around September time, and it is in the shade I Can Never Hut Up. I can't remember what range this came from, but when I saw it online, I think I thought it was silver, and then when it came I thought it was a grey, but it's actually like a khaki greeny grey colour. It's very unusual. I don't own anything like it, but even now looking at it, it looks like a silvery grey, but it definitely isn't on the nails. I think I only used it a couple of times, but I really want to use it, and I like OPI, but yeah, I want to try and use this more. It's not something I would wear this time of year, but spring, summer. This is what I've got on the top of my nails. So I have a colour underneath, which I'll show you next, and then this on top. I don't know if I've worn this on its own. I probably have done. I think it would have been really nice on its own, but I really wanted a dark base on it. So this is like a very dusky, lilac-y pink glitter. Absolutely love it. The reason I don't wear glitters much is because it's a nightmare to get off. Otherwise I'd probably wear glitter a lot. And it's the shade Disco Doll. Really like it, and I highly recommend that one. So I actually found this. I got it as a freebie last year when I think I had to spend a certain amount, and you got this for free. And it's a red Christmas colour with a gold shimmer in it. I'm definitely going to have to wear this around Christmas Day, Boxing Day week, because it would be a waste not to. I think it's called Sparkling Red, but it is rubbed off. But I haven't used it, and it'd be a shame not to use it. I got one of these like a couple of years ago as well. So I think it's something they do every year or every couple of years, is give this out free if you spend a certain amount on the products. So I do like my burgundy, oxblood, maroon type shades, and this is an Essie Professional, but I had this one before, Shearling Darling, from the normal range, and it ran out and I ended up with this one. This one, it just has a thinner brush than normal, which I don't like, but it's still the same colour. It's still probably my all-time favourite shade. Absolutely adore it. And I've not worn it a lot for a while, so because I did have a new favourite. I don't know if I've got it because it's super low. I think I have actually. Yeah, as you can see, this was my favourite, so that's why I stopped using that. This one I'd literally been using for the majority of this year. Like, even in summer I would do my nails in this colour, and it's down to there, and it doesn't really not much more wants to come out, and it's in the shade Bahama Mama. It's literally the best colour for this time of year, and I really want to replace it. See, it's coming out super thick and it's only got a little bit on the end of the brush where, yeah, it's too thick to use. I'm going to have to replace it, but you can definitely tell I've loved this to death. As you can see, it is a lighter version. This is perfect for this time of year. This, like, I can get away with it all year. Want to replace it so badly, and I actually bought something to replace it with, but it's not quite the same. It's a different brand for a start, so I'll show that next if I can see it. So I picked this up to kind of replace this. So this came out with 3 other shades in the summer or late summer, and I got it because I hoped it was similar to that, and in a way it is similar. It is slightly lighter, well, it is a lot lighter actually. I'm actually watching through the camera, that's why I can't see it as well. So yeah, but I do like it. I've only used it a couple of times because I just really love that shade. So this is in the shade Rhubarb, and it is really nice. I've only used it a couple of times, but I do like it. Then this is the only gel that I've got in my collection, and I've got the top coat for this, the proper top coat, and I've only used it a couple of times. It is, I'd say it's a dark pink with a slight orange tone to it, and it's in the shade Rock the Runway. I like the unusual shape of the bottle. This one I love. I've used it a couple of times. It's like a lilac shimmer with a slight silver undertone to it. Really, really pretty, and it's in the shade Civil Play Hero. Really pretty. I almost put that on instead of doing what I've done to my nails. So I think this could be used all year round because it's like, I think it's a very winter-esque colour, even though it's like a lilac-y silver. I just think because it's cold outside, this is like perfect. But I think you could wear it in spring, summer, but I would lean more to it in winter time. Then we have a Barry M Molten Metal nail paint in the shade Copper Mine. I like the idea of these. I don't know if they look amazing on. This would probably look better with a tan, if I'm being honest. As you can see, I have used it. I don't think I've used it in a while. I know that I haven't, but I do like it. They bring out different shades of it. Like, I don't know if they've brought any out recently, but it is quite nice, and it is somewhat different from what I would normally personally buy or use. Then we have this, which is Satin Sister, and it is a bluey green. I can't think of the colour that I would use to describe this. It's not quite a jade, but it is nice. Again, I think it's more of a summery shade, spring, summer. Probably could get away with it now because it is like a darkish blue. It's not super dark, it's like a bluey green, and I do like it a lot. This is one of my favourites. I've not used it as much as I thought I would, but it is a bright blue, and this is definitely a perfect summer colour. There would have been a time when I would wear this all year round, but I'm more self-conscious about wearing colours that would stand out too much at the wrong time of year. But it is called Damson, and I actually got it because of Velvet Girl. She kept wearing it. I was like, that's really nice, and then she mentioned what shade it was, and I bought it. Another blue tone grey. This one is a lighter one. It's called Parker Perfect. I've been using this on and off for the last few years. This isn't the original one that I had. Well, I hope it isn't. We'll soon find out. No, it isn't. This is a new one. It's a steel coloured bluey grey. Really like it. Again, autumn, winter, spring, perfect shade. I think it has a slight shimmer to it, but only slight. This one, it's hard to tell what colour it is, but it is a very dark purple. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. Sometimes it looks black, sometimes it looks dark blue. and the shade is Luxido. I've worn this a couple of times. I do like purple, but I don't love this shade on me. But, you know, I'm going to keep it because it's Essie, and Essie's my favourite brand, and I never know when I'm going to need a purple nail polish. So I've got this dusky nudie pink by, is it Mavella or Mavella? It's a small one and it's in the shade 396 Velvet. I've only worn this once and I saw someone wearing it and I found out what it was and I had to get it. So I've got it and I do like it, but I've just never reached for it. I don't know why I don't reach for it, because it is a gorgeous nudie pink colour. This is a black with a gold glitter in it and it is called In the Mood Ring. This again, perfect for this time of year or a night out, or don't know if I'd wear it in the summer, but I think I must have worn it once. I'm pretty sure I've worn everything once. It looks like I would need to put it on top of a black on its own, and I don't think I have a black or a very dark blue, and then I think that would look amazing. 2 coats of that. It is very fine and it is almost clear, so you definitely would need a base coat. So I wanted a really pale pink nail polish, so I got this in Muchy Muchy. It is quite thin. I don't know if I bought a fake one by accident or what, but it gives a very sheer pink colour, so I don't love it, and you can see it moving around in the bottle. It looks like it's too thin. Here is a gold glitter, again perfect for this time of year. Glow your own way. I like it. Let's see if it's thick. Again, you'd need to put like a base colour and then a couple of coats of this, so you could put a gold, or yeah, I think you'd need to put like a gold colour. In fact, I have the perfect gold colour, but I've realised that's one of the ones that are downstairs. So this would go perfect over that. Again, perfect for this time of year. Here is a very dark one. I think this is very dark grey, almost black if it's not black. Like, it's hard to tell the colour by looking at it. I would need to paint it on me, but I'm thinking that's very black, especially as it's called licorice. So this would be the perfect one to put on before this one. They would look amazing together. I've definitely used this once, so if I use it anytime soon, I'm definitely going to put this on so I can have a black and gold glitter. Here is the other Under the Sea nail paint that I've got. This is blue with a pink undertone. I like that it's different colours in different lights. I've worn this about twice, not worn it for ages. Again, I think it's a spring summer shade. Now we're on to this one, which is a hot pink, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's actually a super bright hot pink though. It's definitely a pink. Maybe even a red tone pink, but it is. Worn this probably once or twice. It's not something I'd reach for often. This is the colour that I've got on under this glitter. It's in the shade Victoria. It's by Nails Inc. I've only used it once before. It's a really nice colour. I like it a lot. I'm not a massive Nails Inc fan. I feel like it chips after a day, and if you're spending that sort of money on nail paint, you want it to last longer than a day. So I don't typically buy Nails Inc. I think I got given this with something. That's why I've got it. This is called After School Boy Blazer. It is like an ink blue. Do you know when you get a pen, a proper school pen, and it had the blue ink, like, you know, the fountain pens? That's the blue I'd say it is. Not worn it many times. I think I've only worn it once because it is brighter than it actually looks in the bottle. It's not super bright, but it comes out brighter than it shows, and I don't think it's showing the brightness. I think I picked this up at TK Maxx for something like $2 or $3.99. I've had it a little while. This is my other most expensive nail polish by Chanel. Again, it was a Christmas present. It's in 504 Organdy. It's a nude colour and it has a slight pink undertone to it. I've not worn it in a long time. I like that it's a big bottle. Again, it's 13ml. I think it was something like £18 or £17. It is quite nice, but I don't wear it as much as I did when I got it. I loved it when I got it. You do get what you pay for. Sometimes you buy an expensive brand and it's rubbish, but this isn't. Highly recommend Chanel nail polish. Then we have one more Molten Metal. Again, I bought this last year. I've used it a couple of times. I do like it. It is a pinky colour and it's in the shade Pink Ice. I like it. It has a texture to it and it does last a little while without chipping. I do recommend it. Now we have this and it's called Party on a Platform. It's a pink toned red, I'd say. I like it. I've obviously worn it a couple of times because of it's up to there. It's not the sort of thing I'd reach for. I've obviously worn this a few times, even though I wouldn't say it's typically my colour. I don't even know how to describe this colour. The colour is Chinchilla, and I don't know. It's a beigey grey colour. I wouldn't say it's a favourite, but I have used it a lot. Oh, I picked this up purely based on its name, Starry Starry Night. It is a blue, but it has silver like glitters in it. I think it's got some blue glitter as well. When I've used it, I've put it on the top of this one, just to give it some like a colour for it to work on, but I think it would work on top of the licorice as well. So we have a red and it's a blue toned red, which I prefer. I've worn this a couple of times. It's in the shade Fishnet Stockings and it's a blue toned red, like I said. Really like it. If I was going to go for a red, it would be something along these lines. Haven't worn a red in ages, but obviously I will be wearing that Barry M Christmas one in a couple of weeks time, so hopefully crack this out at some point too as well. And the final shade is Shearing Darling. So I did have a big one of this and it ran out, and then I did show you the big one here as well. So this is just this small size one. It's still quite liquidy, so it's not dried out. Again, there is a theme with shades that I like, and this is one of them. So I've put my favourite 7 in the bottom there. As you can see, I'm definitely into my burgundy, maroon, oxblood type shades. I like a couple of grey blues and then that bright blue, which is perfect for summer. And that completes my collection. As I said, I do have a gold downstairs that I know of. I might have a couple of other nail polishes around the house somewhere, but that's all I've got. I probably will pick up the odd one or two here and there. I feel like I'm probably going to get rid of the Muchy one, and obviously the third one along in view now is obviously run out, so I want to replace that. If you have any questions about any of these nail polishes or nail polish in general, then please leave them down below. If you have any suggestions of further beauty videos that you might like to see, again, leave it in the comments section. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to click that notification button. Then every time I upload a similar video, you will get an alert. I'll be back again on Sunday with another other content video. So if this is what you like, or if you like any of the other types of videos that I've been uploading on a Sunday and Tuesday, then please feel free to check that out. Don't forget to check out my vlogs if you want to as well, and thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye.